Well, as you can see, I'm in my shirt for the Senior Olympics. Went there this morning. Big event today. Very stressful. Throwing darts. Pretty interesting. Got into a shoot-off. Fellow got ahead of me. I asked how many points I needed. I got real lucky and got the points and ended up getting the gold medal. These other two are silvers, and one of them's for throwing the bowling ball pin, and the other one, another strenuous event, dominoes. Got second in those other two. On the dominoes, first place was a woman, third place was a woman. I was the only man, so I guess I was the best of the male players, and they used to have medals for just the men and just for the women. But times are harder. Got to save a little money here and there. Well, in that last video about the Army, first time I was in the Army back there in 1946, I was down there at Fort McClellan. I'd run that obstacle course, got hurt bad. Well, not bad like life-threatening, but oh boy, did that left arm hurt. Got to the medics and they checked it out and they said, well, take this medicine for pain, come back in the morning to sick call. The second day and the third day and the fourth day, come back for sick call. Then I think it was the fifth day, might have been the fourth. They said, you're about to have missed a full week of basic training, and if you miss a full week of basic training, you have to start over. You know, it was only, I don't know, third or fourth week, maybe fifth, I don't know, of basic training, but I didn't want to start over. Why waste time? Had things to do and places to go, you know. So I said, well, I'm going to try it. I'll go back. Whoa, they had gone by whatever we were doing, and I don't remember other than it was running that obstacle course. They'd moved on, getting ready to fire that big M1 rifle. Say, now listen, that's a big gun compared to that 22 that we carried on the tractor and on the combine at home. Single shot 22. Pull the little thing back to cock it. Put a lot of meat on the table, but hey, that looked like a toy pistol compared to that M1. Much heavier, much longer. Ammunition, geez, I don't know, 2.5 inches long, seemed like. And that gun would fire a long way, shoot out there rather accurately if you were steady. Guess what? They were in the stage of teaching you how to hold that rifle steady, and you had a sling. A sling that you wrapped around. Since you're right-handed, you're going to pull the trigger right finger, wrap that sling around, and you twist that arm around and hold the end of that gun and brace it where the arm became like a pivot, like a post, to hold that gun steady, that big gun. Oh, man, did it hurt. It damn near sent me into a faint at first, but got a little better. And after, I don't know, a week or 10 days, pain wasn't near as bad. And it might have been the best therapy in the world to restore the use of that arm, because it stretched that muscle, stressed that arm, and, you know, now it's, I don't even know if you can see it there, but it's just, I can't even feel it anymore, but it's right in there somewhere, just a little ripple. Well, that gun was amazing. My gosh, you shot at targets. I think they started out at maybe 100 yards, and then 500, and I think maybe they went clear out to 1,000. They went way the hell out there. And the further away it got, the more often you saw Maggie's drawers. That was when you had fired, and then they checked the target, and you missed it, and they ran this thing up with the flag on it and said, da-da-da-da, you didn't get any points. I can't remember. I think I might have even qualified on the lowest level as an expert or whatever. But the pain was much less after a week or two, and then I was able to go ahead and graduate right on schedule. Still can't sleep on that shoulder. And I'd have to be fair about it and admit that I've had some other accidents that this shoulder's been damaged again. So how much of it was from the original, I don't know, but I know all the years, long before I had any accidents with a motorcycle that hit on that side. It was bad enough that I checked on the possibility of it. Am I entitled to some special help from the government, medical, but this is a medically eligible for service orientation and services. You know what? They couldn't find the records. You ask a few more questions, say, well, we had a fire where a lot of records were destroyed. I suppose they did. But on the other hand, you have to be a little bit suspicious that it's SOP, standing for Standard Operating Procedure, for the government to just lose a few things that might save them a few dollars. Certainly seems like it could be the Army way. Oh man, the Army was fouled up at times. But on the other hand, a lot of times it isn't, and just goes right on smooth. The same way with government. It's fouled up a lot of times, but a lot of times it moves on smoothly. Sure, hoping it's going to move on smoothly as Mr. Obama gets sworn in here now in just a few days.